Hello, my name is James Davis from upad.co.uk. Thank you for joining us. Today I have as our guest Ray Boulger from Charcol Mortgage Brokers. And I just wanted to talk about, Ray, today, whether lenders are taking into account how you as a landlord operate, whether you use a high street agent on a fully managed basis, whether you use an online agent and you do your own inventories and what have you, how many voids you have, do they take that into account, and whether you can show in the last 10 years you've had 2 weeks of voids and that's all. Do lenders take any of this into account when they're stress testing you or looking at you as an individual or not?
So generally, assuming one's talking about a landlord with 1 to 3 properties, so you're not a portfolio landlord, lenders will apply a general test. So the rent will have to cover the mortgage payments by typically between 125 and 145%. And that difference is not based on whether you are using a management agent or not. It's to cover things like voids, management charges, perhaps extra income tax.
It's almost a catch-all.
It is. So lenders need to try and keep it relatively simple. And of course, if you're using a management agent today, you may stop using that management agent next week. Or if you were trying to beat the system and lenders did apply different rules, you might say, I'm not using an agent, and then 3 months later use one. So lenders tend to apply a blanket rule, and whether you use an agent or not is a personal decision as to what works for you.
I almost wonder whether in the market as it matures, whether it will develop, and that depending on how you run your portfolio, how experienced you are, whether obviously you get CPD points for going to landlord events and so on, but as that all matures, whether there'll be different rules associated with how you are as a landlord.
Well, where that does apply now is in holiday lets.
Right.
So we have seen more people going to holiday lets, partly as a result of the tax rule changes, but also with the advent of Airbnb, it just makes it a lot easier for people to do that. And with holiday lets, lenders will look at your accounts, and therefore the amount of voids will be relevant. So they will want you to have sufficient rental income over the year to actually cover the mortgage payments, recognising that there are going to perhaps be some months of the year when your rental income is very low. And so that's the one area where that definitely is very relevant.
Interesting. Ray, thank you so much for your thoughts as ever. It's really good to catch up with you. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you on future videos and webinars going forward. Thank you.